Hi everyone, it's Tara. So today I'm going to share with you a pocket letter that I created for Christine, who is Shabbypinkhouse here on YouTube. We decided to do a pocket letter swap, and I told her that I was going to challenge myself and create a Shabby Chic themed pocket letter. And let me tell you, that was definitely a challenge because I don't really have a style, and to adhere to one certain style for me is a challenge. So this is what I came up with. I hope that she likes it. This charm here I'm not going to keep on the pocket letter because it's just too heavy, and I actually created it for her as a like a purse charm. So let me show you that first. I tried to keep it in like the Shabby Chic colors, so it's just pink and light pink beads on here. I really like this pretty like milk glass looking bead at the top. I tied some white lace, and then I have a couple charms on here. One says friend. Hope my camera will focus on that. So I have one that says friend, and then I have another one here that just says made with love. And then of course all the beads have been wire wrapped, and then this is the bottom bead here. So I hope that she likes it. Again, like I said, I made it as like a little purse charm, but of course she can hang it anywhere she wants to. Alright, so into the pocket letter. I used the paper from Die Cuts with a View called Happy Day. And first on the side, of course, I tied some pink seam binding, thanks to Bridget, who is Shoe Princess 1 here on YouTube, gave us that awesome idea, and I just love the way it looks. So just tied some pink seam binding there. I kind of struggled with that paper. It's beautiful, but I think that a few things threw me off with that paper collection. The use of gold and also the use of gray. So there were some really pretty papers that had the gray in it, but to me the gray doesn't read Shabby Chic to me, as well as gold. It doesn't really read Shabby Chic, but I did my best, so I hope that she likes it. Alright, so up at the top here I just added one of those pins from Michaels, and this mason jar is a die that I also got from Michaels, so I just die cut out that from the paper. It says hello friend. Alright, I don't know why my camera's not focusing very well. Alright, so on this second pocket here, I die cut out a dress form out of corrugated cardboard, and then I painted it white, added a flower and a really pretty flower center there. Here at the bottom is one of those dazzlers, so I added that there. Cut the banner out of the paper, and then added some stickers that says classy and sassy. And then here is just a doily. I added a C for her initial. And these are some butterflies again from Michaels. Okay, down here I have some lace trimming the top and the bottom of the card. And this crown is also from Michaels, and I painted it white, and I added some pearls and also some bling that I hand set in there. I don't know if you can see the bling. I know there's a glare there, but there's some bling down there. I have some really tiny pearls and also like this bling, so I just hand set those onto the crown. And then this pocket here, I made one of these flowers, and I followed a tutorial by Tutu Amy. She made these tulle flowers, and this was probably about a year ago or so, I made a bunch of these up, and instead of using tulle I used lace. So I pulled out one of those flowers because I thought it went perfectly, and added this pretty bling center, and then I made some stick pins and stuck them down into the flower. So here's the stick pins. I think they came out so cute. I love the lace up here, and this one I like how I put the kind of has like the lace shooting up at the top from that bead cap there. And just some really pretty beads. Love this bead here. It's really sparkly. So that's the middle part. And then here, again, I used that die cut, the mason jar die from Michaels. It came with this piece in the center. So I used that to, you know, cut out the center and then make it like a shaker, where I just added some sequins and tucked it behind the mason jar. Add a cute sequin bow and another one of those hairpins. And then here I wrapped the card with some lace. Punched out one of these corsets, wrapped some lace around that, and held it together with one of my homemade paper clips. This pocket here, it really didn't need much to it because I think that applique kind of, I wanted it to be front and center, so I just added the applique behind there, and she can remove it. It's not stuck in there. And then I put this really pretty flower piece on top. And then lastly is this bird cage that I also got from Michaels. I painted it with Martha Stewart pearl paint, and I think the color is pink taffeta. So I painted that several times to get the color just right. And then up here at the top, I added some, what is that? Tim Holtz Distress glitter and spun sugar. So I did that at the top, and then also down here at the bottom. Added some pearls to the bottom and a pearl at the top. And then this is one of those Martha Stewart gold butterflies. So I just added that on there. Okay, and then on the back, I just added a bunch of goodies that I think that she can use. So I just have some metal pieces, wrap some lace around that card there. I made a die cut out an envelope where I'll put my letter. I also die cut out more of those mason jars and added a bunch of these pearl centers. And then here's like a pearl spray that I think she can use. I know she likes making charms and stick pins, so I added a bunch of things in here that I think that, you know, she can use. And then here are some more of those corsets that I die cut out for her. Some pearls, or some pearl trim, and then this is some pearl hearts and bows that I think that she'll be able to use. Alright, so that is my pocket letter for Christine. I really hope she likes it. I hope it's shabby chic enough. So yeah, and I also made her something else. So let me show you that as well. Move this out the way. Okay, so the other thing I made for Christine was this altered envelope shaker card, and it's quite simple, but I think it came out cute. I often say that I struggle with making cards, and I really do. I struggle with the layering part, I think. So I used the Happy Day paper again, and I die cut out Create, and that's one of those Heidi Swap dies. And it's not gold foil, it's like a muted gold paper that I picked up from Michaels. And this frame die, I actually have it right here. It's an older Sizzix die, and it is called Decorative Rectangle Frame. So, and I thought that was the perfect size. And for the shaker part, this time I actually used these snap photo flip pockets, and I believe the size is 3x4. Yes, 3x4. And these work perfectly. They fit perfectly inside of there. I only had to trim a tiny little bit off of the top, but these work really good, and I'm not going to shake it up real fast. That always seems to get me dizzy when I see people do that. But there's some pretty sequins in here. A nice mix of what I use, pinks, and there's a little bit of white, you can't really see it, and some gold. And you can see like some of the flowers, and I just mixed, you know, those three colors up. So, oh, also around the edge of, I don't know if you guys can see it, around the edge of the frame, and also around the edge of this paper here Can you see that gold? It's really pretty. So what I did to achieve that, and I've been doing this for years, is I use my gold leafing pen. And I love, love, love these pens. So I have it in gold, and I also have one in silver. You can pick these up at Michael's. Use a coupon because I think they're like $9 or something. But yeah, I just rub the edge of the pen along the side. Now you have to let it sit for a minute, because I find that sometimes if I try to mess with the piece too quick, it like gets all over your hands. But the outcome is really pretty. So that's what I did along the edge there. Added some pearl stickers there and a rosette, and then this is one of those Michael's flowers, and I just edged it with some gold Martha Stewart metallic paint. It's very faint, you can barely see it, but it's there. And on the back here I just added some bling and some pretty lace. And then this was fussy cut out of the paper, this bow. And I originally inked it with black, and then I went back around it with that gold leafing pen. I don't know if you can tell or not. So I just had that extra, so I just stuck that up there. And then I just layered the paper, layered some paper, and that's where my note is at. So that is the card that I'll be sending with my pocket letter. I also made her one more thing. And I'm super excited about these. I'm going to do a separate video on these, you guys, because I started going crazy making these. But I wanted to film this one because I'm getting ready to send this out. So, and I might not even post this until after she receives it. So I may have already done the video on these. But I don't know what I'm calling them. I guess they're just like charm dangle packs, kind of like the ones we find at Joann's and Michael's. So that's where my inspiration came from. I was looking at all the different charm packs, and I thought to myself, you know what, I can make those. Maybe not the exact same thing, but I can make something similar to it, and I think I can make it look really pretty too. So that was my inspiration behind making this. And like I said, I have several more that I'm going to do in different colors and configurations and stuff like that. But this one's going to Christine, and I used the Baroque die, the Tim Holtz Baroque die, and die cut out 2 pieces of paper, this design paper, and also like a thicker cardstock. And I adhered the papers together first, then I ran it through the die cut machine. I inked the edges with some, I believe it was worn lipstick distress paint. Distress paint is really good to use for inking as well, or inking your edges. I've done that for a while too, and I really like the way that comes out. So that's what I did there, and added a sequin bow. These are the pretty charm dangles that I made for her. So, you know, all she has to do, I know she makes charms, so all she has to do is pull them right off of here. They're attached, they're wire wrapped, but they're attached with a jump ring. So she can just pull them right off and add them right onto her projects. Super cute. And then just to hold it together, I ran a piece of wire and then separated each dangle with some beads so they weren't, you know, bumping up against each other. But I really, really like the way these came out. I'm super excited to share the rest of them with you, because I think these would make perfect little gifts to send to friends, and to also put in like racks and stuff like that. So these were really fun to make. And here's a little sneak peek. I started making another one just to give you an idea of the different styles that you know, each one is going to be just uniquely different. But that's the one I started. It's not finished yet, but just to give you an idea. And I used that gold leafing pen along the side there as well. I don't know if you can tell. But yeah. So that is my share. I really hope Christine likes her pocket letter and all the little things that I'm going to send along with it. Let me know what you guys think. I hope I nailed Shabby Chic. That's probably Erica now. We text each other like every day. All right. And it is. All right. So, yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Like Let me know if I kind of nailed Shabby Chic or what. I mean, I think it's okay. I just really hope that she likes it. That's what's most important. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.